Well, some people have asked would there be any videos about My Hero Academia, and I thought about it and decided to make one on how My Hero Academia came to be. The author Kohei Hirikoshi stated in her interview that the second series that he was working on got axed relatively quickly after a short amount of time being serialized, and that he was pretty depressed about a lot of things. He didn't have the energy left to create new things in the manga medium, so he decided to add happy things and happy events that he had drawn in his previous works into this new series. Before long, he was really happy drawing the one-shot My Hero, so he wanted to make that the foundation and create something new from it. On the subject of My Hero, the foundation to My Hero Academia, one thing being the main character, Izuku Midoriya was originally a sickly salaryman named Jack Midoriya, but as Kohei was rewriting the story to make it fit with Jump's target audience, which was middle school to high schoolers, he changed Jack to Izuku and made him a high schooler, going to a school for heroes, because he thought the readers should see the hero's origin on what made him a hero in the first place. He also gave the sickly condition Jack had to All Might, while Izuku himself went through changes even after the redesign from Jack. People ask Kohei how come My Hero Academia is so similar to Western comics. Well, he actually likes and reads Western comic books, and when asked about who is his favorite Western superhero, he responds with Spider-Man. To him, when mentioning the title hero, he is the only one that he thinks of that defines the title. The concept of My Hero Academia is built around Peter Parker's Spider-Man in mind. A hero to me is somebody that can help and brings reassurance to others. In Spider-Man's case, the first experience I had with Spider-Man was the movie, in which there were a lot of scenes with him rescuing and interacting with people, trying to juggle being a hero and having a life, which he felt was really cool at the time when thinking about it. On that note, most could see that All Might in some ways is based off of Superman, right down from the perfect white smile to his theme song, as Kohei wanted All Might to be as all-American superhero as you can get, even naming his attacks after each state of America. Though in character supplementary data, Kohei states that while designing All Might to be this really cool looking hero, editorial didn't think so, as his editor flat out told him that he could never look up to this guy or wanting to be like this guy at all, and can you draw him more handsome. Then he showed his All Might design to a friend and they said that he just looks like a jolly old man. Kohei decided to stick with it and draw All Might as cool and as heroic as he could possibly can be. Let's move from All Might to his successor Izuku Midoriya, which as a shy superhero fanboy that he is, he was inspired to become a hero by watching internet videos of All Might as a young child, but there's one problem. Izuku is quirkless, meaning that he is special in the bad sense that 80% of the population has a quirk, and it's considered weird to be born quirkless. Even still, he clung to the hope that his quirk would manifest so he could realize his dream of being a hero. Izuku spent most of his time gathering information on heroes and writing it down in his journals, going as far as to making strategies for that hero's quirk based on the information given. It was only by a chance meeting with All Might that Izuku gathered up the courage to ask his idol, even though he has no power, can he become a hero? Initially, All Might says that no, but if he wants to serve the people, he can become an officer or a firefighter, but not an official hero. He doesn't think so. Only when Izuku was the only one to act when his friend Bakugo was in trouble during a villain attack was the moment that All Might saw Izuku's heart of a hero, and he met him again to say that he can become a hero as his successor by passing on his power to him. Kohei said that the current design of Izuku came from him wanting to redraw the main character Jack from his one-shot My Hero. Originally, he wanted a less plain-looking main character. He tried to hide his eyes with his hair, but the more he looked at the design, the more he kept telling it to go get a haircut. So he settled for the plainer he looks, the better. Next is the main heroine, Okucho Uraraka. When it comes to her chosen path as a hero, Okucho is unwavering, even in the face of overwhelming force. Her parents are her main driving force into becoming a professional hero, as she desires above all else to give them a comfortable life. She is also quite honest with her goals, deciding not to hide her pursuit of heroism, being primarily for money. Despite her embarrassment over admitting so, she does this with pride, knowing that it is for her parents' benefit. In terms of heroism, Okako has shown a preference towards rescuing efforts, as for her quirk, it gives her the power to manipulate gravity, such as making objects weightless or making objects float upon touching them with the pads on her fingers. With this quirk, she is also able to fly, though this ability is limited. The drawback to this quirk is if it is used too much, around 3 tons or so, or if she makes herself float, she will suffer from nausea and possibly vomit from the result. Out of her classmates, she seems to be the closest with Izuku, and she clearly respects and has faith in his judgment and decisions. On the other hand, Izuku trusts Okako and enjoys being around her. Their friendship together began mainly after she was saved by Izuku Izuku during the entrance exams, and from then on they've interacted regularly, becoming best friends. She has no idea that Izuku has a crush on her, but at the same time there has been many subtle hints that Okako may have also a crush on him as well, such as how she gets jealous when another girl talks to Izuku too much. However, due to her insecurities about her feelings, she would usually run away whenever she was alone with Izuku, or completely deny it in an over-exaggerated way. After the hero license exam, Okako decided to focus more on becoming a hero for her sake so that her love for Izuku doesn't interfere between them. Kohei planned for Okako to appear a lot with Izuku, so he made her bright and cheery, so she would be able to drive a conversation with anyone. Originally, Mountain Lady was going to be the main heroine, but the more he thought about her power realistically working, being growing from normal height to skyscraper size, and the types of problems that would cause Mountain Lady, she started to become a very dark character, so he swapped her out for Okako, which to him worked out for the best. Also, there are early prototypes of Izuku, Okako, and All Might, as well as Bakugo. They range from long hair covering Izuku's eyes to Okako looking completely different altogether, though Bakugo's design didn't really change much from the original drafts, though he wasn't as hostile and was more friendly than he is now. Well, there you have it on how My Hero Academia came to be. You can thank Western comics and heroes like Spider-Man for giving Kohei inspiration on creating the series. I hope you liked the brief character bios on the main hero Izuku and heroine Okako. Would have done more of an in-depth bios for all the amazing characters of My Hero Academia, but if I did, we'd be here all day. So if you guys want full character bios and or quirk explanations, tell me in the comments below that you want more My Hero Academia videos, and we'll see what we can do.